Hey everybody, welcome back to the SaltyyShow and welcome back to our Hungarian Let's Play on Total War Attila with the wonderful Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD Overhaul Mod Episode 8. Hope you guys are doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always, and I want to thank you guys again for the continued amazing support. I do apologize for the last two episodes being pre-recorded, but I am great and fresh, ready to get into your all's feedback and continue this campaign. Hopefully this is going to be released to you on the same day. I'm recording this Monday before it needs to be released, so it might be delayed by a little bit, but I hope y'all don't mind. Without further ado, in the last two episodes, we've gone through quite a bit. War with Bulgaria and the Latin Empire. We're trying to establish agreements with the Empire of Empress. We've had to peace out the Cuman Kipchak Confederacy due to the horrible, devastating loss of Belgorod, where Jochin, well, we've all suffered from his failure, but it is learned and will be recorded in history for all generals of Hungary to remember and to never ever do again. But I do want to bring a focal point over here to Croatia, where in the last episodes they managed to hold off the Italian factions. Now they are making a mistake here, I think, by sending their main force up into the Alps towards Vienna. I do think that's going to cost them. However, I don't think we're going to get through 4 turns today. Well, we might, but let me know in the comments below. Do you want us to continue annexing Croatia? We have 4 turns left before we can, before they will be annexed. I know it was recommended to keep them, but I truly don't know if they're going to hold on much longer. I don't want Milan to border us. And along with that, down here in Alexandria, we have stabilized the region for now. We have a strong garrison. The city is doing okay. Public order is great. The Mamluks are bordering us everywhere we look, but they're not currently pushing us. However, the Ayyubids have reclaimed everything in the south, unfortunately, including their capital, Cairo, and the Kingdom of Jerusalem just doesn't have the ability, I think, to maintain that. However, we did cut them off quite a bit by taking Alexandria, so that is a positive, and plus we own the seat of the Coptic Pope, didn't know that, but we also own the pyramids as well, so that's also good. Now, one thing I did want to point out real quick, just a fun little side note, I've been looking at the diplomatic screen for everybody's sake, just to re-familiarize myself with the global situation here. Italy is almost completely reformed when it comes to faction ownership, not by the Holy Roman Empire or anybody else, but by Republic of Genoa. They own Liguria, Tuscany, Corsica, Apollonia, and Calabria. All they need is Campania, Romagna, Verona, and Lombardy, and they would own almost all of Italia, Sicily as well, which the HRE's at war with everybody, so go figure. But just a cool, interesting note, and there are no treaties with the other communes, so Republic of Genoa could backstab the other republics, and I don't know if they could hold off. Along with that, the Kingdom of England seems to be doing fairly well for themselves. They have not pushed into Scotland, but they own a chunk of France all the way to Burgundy from Aquitaine and Gilles de France, which is Paris. They own the capital. France no longer owns Paris, so very interesting. And they have two fleets right here next to Rome. I don't know if the king or these armies are just visiting, but it is rather interesting to see them, actually. We could take a look. They're at war with the Holy Roman Empire. That's why. They're sailing down to try to take them out in Sicily. How interesting. But that is the recap, and let's move on. I think we are at a sizable in turn. And we do have the 1 skill left for a governor. If he's a governor, I'm thinking we get tax rate. Are we getting issues here? No, tax rate and cunning would be best. Authority would improve public order, though. Excuse me. Oh, but that construction cost would be nice. We'll do that. Tax rate and construction cost. And in the turn. So this might be the only I don't know how many we're going to get through, obviously. This might be the only intern I keep in here, just so I can talk. But also I do want to make sure we keep this entertaining and full of action. So I'm going to try and cut out interns. Oh, okay.
Men is a worthy thing.
Wow.
What say you?
So the Tsardom of Bulgaria offers peace. They wouldn't peace out, though, with the Kipchaks or Empress. But they peaced out with Serbia. They're no longer at war with Serbia. Oh, man. But we didn't take it. Man, that 4K, though. I feel like the 4K, honestly, would not be that good. How about... They... man. Do we peace out Serbia? I feel like... Or Bulgaria? I don't think we do. I think we... I mean, we're recruiting an army. And I think at least we want to do is take Wallachia, secure the north side of the Danube. You gain architect. Fairgrounds have been constructed. Very nice. Yeah. So they're now under siege. Oh, and Venice is sailing back. And Venice, I know, is still at war with them, I believe. I don't actually know where Venice is at. They're right there, okay. Interesting. Yeah, see, this is why I hesitate to let Croatia still exist. I think they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose Venice, and they might lose Split. If we really don't want them to take somebody else to take Split, we want that at the end of the day. Venice, it would really suck if we lose it, but I think we waited too long to try to piece it out. So, yeah, I definitely think we have to. I think we have to annex them. I don't see a way around that. Now, our king, or our... My bad, our king is done recruiting. We need to get some more Moldovan warriors, I think. We are running low on funds. I'll tell you what. We could actually... They are exposed. They've got some strong spears, strong archers, mountain scouts, and bully-eye lancers.
We hunger for battle. Ready for further orders. You there, get to work.
Let's go ahead and fortify there on the border. Ooh, we can actually get some cool Crusader units there. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need them just yet. We need more warriors, such as more Moldavian warriors.
Come fight with us.
We could grab.
We need good fighters.
Okay, that's unfortunate. We don't actually. They don't have the
At once.
manpower to continue recruiting there.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
I'll grab 3 more Moldavian warriors. So at least we know for this turn they're just relying on their garrison to hold them.
Ready for orders. Commander.
We can't go to war with Austria. We just made peace with them. It would look bad on our diplomatic relations.
Ready for battle.
I definitely don't think we need this many archer cav anymore, though. Go ahead and get rid of them.
We hunger for battle.
I'd like to try and grab some spears sergeants soon, but we do need to continue investing in our economy. Thankfully, public order across the board is looking great. Everything is looking really good. And I believe we're... I mean, maybe we might want to grab another militia unit down here.
We need good fighters.
Just one more militia unit. Just to... I don't want to lose Alexandria. It's going to be hard to hold it, so I really don't want to lose it. If we can afford that. Meanwhile, I do believe we're going to pocket the rest and see what happens in the following turn. With a glorious noble birth, the 3rd generation has officially started in our family. Our heir has given a son. Hopefully he survives infancy. He just got born. Donat. Or Donut. Let me know if you all can pronounce that in the comments below. Donut Aponi. Aponi. Very cool. I do like to make sure we just got a daughter come of age as well. And we have... Oh, Isabet here needs to be married. She's already 27. We actually need to look at getting her married pretty soon. And yeah, it does look like Venice is going to fall. So I do apologize. I don't think we're gonna... I think we're gonna annex Croatia. They're not doing anything. And oh my god, it looks like Venice is about to take... It looks like they're about to take Splint as well. They are coming back with a vengeance. Jesus. Okay. Well, Croatia, this is now just a battle for survival on their part. I do hope they can hold. Money-wise, let's try and see what we can do. We want to make powerful friends. Powerful friends. I'm really eyeing up the Republic of Genoa. They're strength rank of 8. We have no interest as of...
And the good wishes of
We have no interest as of right now. I accepted. Good job. That's gonna, yeah, that's gonna skyrocket. We have no interest in taking Italy at this moment in time, so I see no reason to push for that. So we've established a marriage with the Republic of Genoa and non-aggression. Hopefully that will hold. No guarantees there. Meanwhile, we do have one that just turned 16, so I think we can hold off on sending her anywhere. Yeah, I really enjoy, I want to call that out. I really love how this campaign's turning out already, with the diplomatic marriages playing a big, significant role, like allying to Serbia, Genoa, getting a wife from Empress. It's all very cool. It's establishing the medieval times that marriages were a significant part of the court. Like, that is how you formalized a lot of alliances. We don't have a lot of money, so I don't think we really... I don't think spending any of it... Now, you actually do need sanitation, honestly. You're struggling with sanitation. And an outbreak could happen at any minute, so... Real quick, let's see. It was substance, animal husbandry, and industry is our big kickers there. Okay, so we can immediately get that. Do we want to, though? Do we want to? We don't need a barracks. We definitely don't need that. A city square would be lovely. We don't need muster grounds. A watermill would increase the industry, which is already growing off of the gold mine. So that could be nice. Or we could get this and obviously increase our sanitation. I think I did just talk about sanitation, I know, but I think that extra industry would be really great. It's either that or the town square, the city square. Yeah, I say it's either this or the city square. The noble domiciles we don't need. The baker, see, the baker would be great. 100 from industry and sand. Actually, you know what? We're going to hold off. We're going to get the city square and we're going to go for the baker. I think that's what we're going to do. And God, I hope Croatia can hold out. The turn did go by without a hitch. We are immediately going to get that city square going so that we can get the baker and increase our industry. Croatia is still holding Splint and Venice. I don't know how Venice is going to work, but we have one more in turn before they will be annexed. Fingers crossed they just give us the city. I don't know. I really don't. Our forces in the 1st Hungarian Legion are done recruiting. We don't really have the cash to get any more. So what I'm thinking is, I mean, we might do a little good old trickery here and just raid them. Oh yeah, that's a lot of money. Hell yeah, raid them. The Will of God. I did not mention this. Thank you for the comments and the name suggestions. I do have one. The Black Legion will be named. I'm thinking about giving it to the heir. Changing the Will of God to the Black Legion. Sounds very cool. And the Hungarians, I believe it was, we can go ahead and end the turn here. I believe it was the Hungarians that had the Black Army, if I'm not mistaken. That could be another force. My only historical knowledge of this was based off of what I've heard and the game Kingdom Come Deliverance. I never played it all the way, but I know that was a thing in there. I have not researched the Black Army too much, or the Black Legion. But I do want to say it was tied to Hungary. Let me know in the comments below if you know more about it. And also, I think, let me know, do you want the interns to stay in or not? I'm still going back and forth. I feel like it cuts the campaign a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know. So we did... Okay, so unfortunately we annexed Croatia, but the Duchy of Austria did secure Venice, giving them a port. That sucks. Secured wine. Not a
What do you wish?
good job. A noble birth. Imperial succession. That's all fine. So we secured Splint. Let's take a look at this and see what the Croatians did. So they've got a large city, that's fine. Fishing docks, I think we are going to trade or convert that over to something else. A trade port, probably. Yeah, trading docks. They do have a winery, which is great. They are producing wine, so it makes sense. Catholic priory, fine by me. And then a manorial estate. Oh, and siege engineers. Okay, well, the catapults could be beneficial. A ballista and a catapult could be really nice, actually. I do think we're going to deconstruct that, though. So we do have access to the Mediterranean, meaning trade hopefully will floweth.
Be most welcome. Your words will find an attentive audience.
Now, I'm thinking money. Yeah, I'm thinking we demand money. How much does the ally... How much do they value trade with us? Moderate. Bingo. Thanks for the cash, buddy. We can also trade with Genoa.
Let us talk and then enjoy good Roman wine when we have agreement.
Okay, they accepted. Good. The Kingdom of Sicily is now a vassal of England. Wow, that sucks.
In the name of the state, welcome.
Oh, really, you...
Speak as a friend or as an enemy. But
If we can trade with England...
Welcome.
Darn. Venice, communal loan. I really don't want to trade with Austria.
I welcome you on behalf of the people.
After what they did. I don't think anybody wants to trade with Austria. We're not going to trade with the Ayyubids. I feel like that would be...
Welcome, worthy friend.
Ooh, you guys...
I trust you bring words that honor both your people and ours.
Bologna wants to trade. They're a republic. Of course they want to trade.
We offer you honest welcome.
I know we kicked them out, but, you know, if we could trade, that'd be great. Alright, that's fine. Our income is looking a lot better. We have a little growing trading empire. Now, the garrison of Dalmatia needs assistance. So we are going to send the heir down there just to make sure we don't lose the extremely valuable port. All trade will flow through Splint, so losing that would be rather negative. So I think we're doing all right. I'm not too sure how things are going to pan out, but so far, so good. And we are raiding here. We're going to actually have to fortify.
Get the stakes up.
Yeah, make sure we don't lose any money there.
Commander,
We can probably...
we hunger for battle.
We're going to take a little bit of attrition here.
March. Look to the defense.
I'd say we can probably recruit some mercenaries, actually, and besiege them. Yeah, I think them... And I guess we can grab one extra Bohemian crossbowman. And we can lay siege next turn once winter is over. So things are looking well. Austria hopefully is going to take their time in stabilizing Venice. And we're going to hold on to the bit of cash we have for now, I believe. How's Alexandria doing? Our home away from home. So we could get a town barracks that's going to provide even more militia. You know, I'm thinking we probably... We could probably upgrade. So it's 30 wealth from maritime commerce because it's shared. That's a little unfortunate. So perhaps we just want to get fishing. That's going to increase our sanitation. We barely have enough, actually. Maybe we can hold off. Alexandria is going to be a good place to hold from for now, though. I don't think we're at any risk of losing it just yet until we see something massive. But for now, let's end the turn and see what happens. I truly hope I'm not forgetting anything in the last 2 episodes. It's always a little mix-up having to come back and do that. Today's episode is obviously going to be an hour-long special thanks to the amazing support you guys have given in the last 2. It was very nice, and the like goal still persists. 10 likes in this, that's the small goal. And we get another hour-long special. Just whatever you all want, I'm going to keep providing. I do hope audio sounds good. I have obviously moved my setup quite a bit, so fingers crossed it's not bad. Okay, so we've got... Wow, Venice has gone to war with the Crusader states. Man, Venice is just really following their historical narrative, aren't they? Oh, get out of my land. Venice is also in our land. That's not good. Thankfully, the air is there. So, fingers crossed they're not going to be too stupid. I am kind of worried. Austria is bordering us again. We did construct the city square, and we are immediately, I think we're going to get the baker, that wealth and agriculture bonus. Sanitation, public order, the baker is just overall really good, I think. We could obviously get, like, the gibbet, but I think corruption's only 9. A brick maker would gain maintenance, construction time, and cost, adjacency. I think we're okay to get the baker. Continue to demolish that one more so we can get the right thing here. Now you, my dear heir to the Hungarian throne, I think we need to get some catapults.
Are you ready to serve?
Let's grab 2 catapults. That's gonna give, that's 8 catapults. That should be plenty. Meanwhile, they have not stationed any more forces in Targovis. We're gonna lay siege. 1,300. We do outnumber them really nicely. Let's grab 2 medium siege towers. That's going to give us 4 total. And then 4 ladders. Maybe 2 battering rams. 2.
Laying siege to the
That works with me, I think. That'll be quite a heavy fortified siege. I don't know if we're going to last more than 1 turn on that siege, but that's okay. Now, one thing I must point out. I don't trust the Austrians. They are bordering us again. And Vesprin is bringing in a lot of money. Losing Vesprian would not be good, to say the least. So I do think... I really don't want to recruit another general. I mean, our noble court, we're respectable. No one has the influence our king does. Our heir is struggling to build influence, but it will come with time. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we are going to lose that, unfortunately. We're going to lose that loyalty +1 for everybody. But they're already sitting at 10, so I think we should be okay. We're going to bring a new person in. We're going to bring in Elmer Abba, who is a leader. Reinstate the Pope's will. 475, oh well.
At your command.
Welcome, Elmer. He's got brace. Good. Let's grab melee defense, and we're going to grab Let's just do tax assessment, because we're not sure if he's actually going to be fighting anybody, but just in case. Just in case.
Are you ready to serve?
And let's go ahead and start grabbing some malicious spearmen to bolster the garrison of Veszprém. This army, not too sure how long it's going to be here, but we are going to try. And without further ado, I think we're good to continue the turns. It looks like Bulgaria is going to put up a fight. Marco has brought forth everything he can muster. It is a it's 3,700. They're gonna have 1,000 more men than us. They're bringing forth axemen with what looks like dogs, mountain scouts, levy spears, and a general. Levy spears, mercenary, Genoese crossbowmen. This is the garrison. This is the army here. Wallach skirmishers, mountain scouts. I think we're gonna do a tactical retreat here.
Fall back! Journey completed.
Much blood has been spilled.
Now,
I suggest that we agree terms to staunch
I
the flow
will
of
accept
both
this.
sides.
Okay, so they didn't chase. That sucks. That really sucks. I was hoping they would pursue, but fingers crossed they didn't move too far. Now, another thing that happened off camera is Poland has declared war on us, and they brought in their dear vassal or ally, Lithuania. So we are at war with the North, which is massive. Lots of problems. Yeah. We also established defensive alliance with the Empire of Empress. Another noble birth. So, oh, is this a new son? It is indeed. Saul Handai. He has a vendetta, he's respectful, he hates Easterners, he likes Westerners. He's a pretty decent, he's gonna be a pretty decent general or governor. Let's go ahead and assign him that, and we're gonna wait, we're gonna hold off. If only we had waited one more turn, we could have not had to do that. So we are at war with Poland. Thankfully, they're already suffering attrition.
I am sure.
And it doesn't look like they're gonna...
You are welcome.
No, so we've got issues in the north once more.
In the name of the state, welcome.
I would really like to get trade with you guys. Damn.
In the name of the state, welcome.
Okay, they accepted. Thank you.
In the name of the state, welcome.
Not yet. Ooh, you don't like us. That's fine. That's okay.
We are, as always...
Y'all are busy fighting your own battles. We made some gains. We did make some gains. We can't trade with you guys. We don't know you. Sicily, you're at war with everybody. There's no point in doing that. Perhaps...
Today's greetings to you. Speak, for you have my attention as the ear of the august people.
I mean, they're... Fine. Bygones be bygones. Trade will flow. Hopefully, they won't backstab us.
Welcome. Welcome, worthy guest.
England still refuses to have nothing to do with us, so trade is flowing at least. We've made agreements with Austria. Fingers crossed that means this army is not a threat.
We hunger for battle.
However, our capital does lie open to assault, and we're going to move there immediately.
Ready for battle.
We're going to try and grab some spear sergeants, because the spear sergeants will hold. All right. Now, down here in the south.
Hunger for battle.
Damn. So it does look as if
Ready for orders.
we attack, that army is going to get drawn out. That is unfortunate. So what we could do is try to fortify up here.
You may as well get comfy.
It is also winter time, so I really don't want to lose any men to attrition. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if we can trust Austria. They've got 2 armies on our border. Dude, go somewhere else. And Venice is now raiding
Ready
Splint.
for battle. We need good fighters.
To me, that
Soldiering.
might as
It's
well
a
be
good life.
a call to war.
Come, fight with us.
So grab some more of them. We're gonna stock that army full. We're grabbing spear sergeants here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're about to have another 3-front war, aren't we? I think we are. Let's go ahead and raise a new army by Salthund, our brand new son. We need forces and we need them stat.
Soldiering. It's a good
Grab
life.
2 spear sergeants. And then
It is a great and glorious thing to serve
maybe not,
your
maybe not.
people.
Oh, the Rittenberg. Oh, God, these guys are so expensive. Jesus. Charge bonus of 100. They've got really good charge bonuses, but they are so expensive. Attack against cavalry. So these are good anti-cav.
Are you ready to serve?
We'll grab 3 anti-cav. You, sir, are a general, so we now know what to do with you. I think we're going to do integrity. So he's going to recruit an army that's going to head south to help his father.
Ready, willing, and able.
Meanwhile, we have 500. We probably need to start boosting our economy somewhere. We're going to get that the Baker in a minute. So perhaps not. Our trade is going to hold
We
through,
hunger
hopefully.
for battle.
The Heirs army is looking rather dicey. They've got quite the force at Dalmatia right now. 2 full stacks against our 1 is not looking pretty.
We are, as always, a welcoming host to you.
And we have no
I await your word
agreements,
with an appetite for truth.
but they'll trade. If they're willing to trade, are they really about to go to war with us?
Ow.
So we're now trading with you, so could you please fuck off? Perhaps? Yes? Maybe? Another turn without a hitch, and actually some positive notes. Apparently we are going to be the trade center. Opening up that port's done us wonders, as we are now also trading with the Ayyubid Sultanate. It does kind of go against our early start, but Andras the King is no stupid man, and he knows we need money, and we need a lot of it. The political situation at home is looking a little weary. Obviously, Austria sits upon our border. Venice sits out in our seas. Bulgaria to the south is finally going to put up a little bit of a fight, and we are at war with the forces of Poland and Lithuania, who could come around at any time. So, we need the money, despite whatever religious affiliations they have. Now, one thing I did notice, I was originally going to start raiding again with the king here, but it looks like Bulgaria has pulled 2 of their armies, and here's Marco himself actually down towards Nice. It does unfortunately look like he can make it to wherever he wants,
We hunger for battle.
so perhaps... How much does it take to fortify? 25%. I would almost suggest, perhaps... Well, we could lay siege from the north and pull back. It depends. Do we want to raid them or do we want to lay siege to them? Because this guy's recruiting, which is not good.
Commander.
I think we're going to lay siege to them
None
again.
will escape.
There we go. That's actually going to give us quite a bit. We won't have to wait. If they don't come for us
We take
this time,
settlement at your command.
we're going to attack it next turn immediately. So, one army is busy recruiting. Fingers crossed they won't stop. This army can no longer make it. That's something very important to note. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Eastagam's got the baker. Pex is about the only city that is 110% safe, and they're sitting at +1 public order. Growth, Wayhouse. We actually, never mind, we cannot increase that just yet. Squalor would go up quite a bit, and public order would also go up. We can handle the squalor. We cannot handle the public order as of yet. Something to keep in mind. Catholicism is sitting nice and easy. We might want to move. I don't think we can upgrade that reasonably. Zagreb, on the other hand, is sitting at a +7. Its sanitation's not good, though. Let's go ahead and level that up. Zagreb is a fort, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. We could get a silver deposit, which is going to produce silver, commercial buildings, adjacent provinces commercially. Silvestrin, Pex, and Belgrade, Splint, Raz, Graz, and Venice would all benefit from that. We could grab another city square and go for another baker. Or the fairgrounds. The gibbet could help. The papermaker actually is going to grant quite a lot of benefits. We don't need the religious influence, though, unfortunately. A brickmaker. A brickmaker might be nice. Give us a early industry assistance. A tavern. Oh, it depends, everybody. It depends. Sanitation is the biggest concern, but I'm thinking... How are we looking when it comes to money here? Substance and agriculture is the only things we're getting right now, so... Really, it wouldn't matter too much what we do. I think a city square is going to help the most. I mean, what do you have? Wealth from all buildings. Fertility is good. We already have wheat fields. We could make it a breadbasket. But let's go for the city square. Try to continue to boost our economy. We can increase your size. You've already got a copper mine. Wow, man, that density of 50% from all buildings, that sucks, man. I don't think there's a way to change the density either, is there? I doubt it. That really sucks. Because that means, yeah, we're getting so little from them. Oh, well. Let's keep moving. We can increase sanitation. Or we could grab a... But we don't have the manpower. We just don't. The manpower here is god-awful. So there'd be absolutely no reason to get that. And we have good fertility. I mean, this is a really rough city. Let's just get the city square. That's a rough city. I don't know why the population is so low in that region, but it is, and it hurts. But let's see, are they going to attack Targovis? I'm not going to cut this one out because I think there's a strong chance that they will. Now, if it's just the garrison and this one army, I think we've got a fair shot. If they don't attack us this turn, though, we can bring forth our northern army with one of our... Oh, they've moved. But it sounds like they've just fortified. Doesn't look like they're going to help Targovist out this time. Securing the north of the Danube, securing Wallachia is one of our big goals, so we're really going to push for that. Some wars, and yep, I don't see anybody.
To battle!
Let's lay siege to them. And indeed, they have not reinforced. Walls are going down. I'm thinking we've got to sizable shot. Yeah, I'm thinking we've got a sizable... We've got 4 siege towers, 1 ram or 2 rams. You know what? I think that's plenty.
Cower like kenneled dogs.
We are losing money. We could recruit some mercenaries, but I think we'll hold off. I think we're going to try and just utilize the king's army for now and a couple of mercenaries we picked up. But let's get into it, everybody.
And wine and a warm woman or two. So, are we ready?
And welcome, everybody, to the siege of Targovis in the hopes of securing Wallachia. We have decided to attack this part of the wall, as like always. There's the fewest towers, but they do have a catapult. Thankfully, it's about the worst placed catapult you could put in the world, unless there was one way over here that I never noticed. But without further ado, we are going to target this section of the wall with our towers and the battering ram. Oh, the battering ram. Yeah, as you can see, they're already... my hopes for the battering ram are quite low, considering they have a lot of archers stationed over the gates. So some decent, clever placement by the AI, focusing all their forces here that are ranged, and putting their melee, well, what's considered their melee over here on this section. Now, granted, they could have put a couple more, but that is to be expected. Our crossbowmen are going to start doing the work, and actually, they're going to have some success here targeting these guys, engaging the crossbowmen in a rather bloody battle where I am trying to get them in the best position possible, but it really is quite hilarious that they're going to start soaking up the damage here, where I am trying to move them closer because it was only a couple shooting, and I was like, hey, this is proving rather yeah, like that. Like that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I feel like these guys could tell these guys, hey, you might want to get closer to the wall, because it's not looking pretty. I do try and target them elsewhere, like against the levies, but unfortunately they are not arcing their shots the way I want. And we are going to start taking a couple casualties. Oh, like that guy. Tis a bit unfortunate, but our towers are making their way here. Our poor ram, like always, is struggling. Ooh, really struggling. But we are getting close, and thankfully, the archers are targeting our crossbowmen and not the infantry. So the mercenaries are, I mean, they're gonna have it pretty cut out for them. Our towers are moving into position, and our ram is actually gonna hit the gates and start pounding away at them. But our boys are at the tower, or at the walls, and they're gonna start unloading. Getting some fire in there to support their landing. Some of our men, though, are gonna have an easy time unloading. We are gonna face some resistance. I really wouldn't want to be this guy. Here we come. Out, my Moldavian warriors. It's time to secure your homeland. Oh, an immediate slaughter there. Wow. And if I can, drop the gate. Oh, they're running. No, you get back here. I see this was the wrong tower to be out of. It's this one that we need. There we go. That is still running a little bit here, but we're going to catch them. And we're going to try and slaughter them. Yeah, they're not... The peasants here seem rather displeased with the fact that they have to fight us. Seems like they're trying to flee more than anything. Meanwhile, the gate... We are taking heavy casualties, but these mercenaries are apparently really worth their gold, because they are not going to break. They're going to hold, and they're going to make sure this gate falls. while we do the Lord's work over here and really get into these poor mountain scouts. Having them defend the wall was questionable. Yeah, they're gonna run. The AI really doesn't know what to do here. Ooh, a kick to the face and he's down. Oh. Some quick slaughters there. We're gonna continue chasing them. Meanwhile, we've actually successfully taken this part of the wall, and we're actually making our way down here to secure the tower. Archers putting up a tiny bit of a defense, but oh, not a good one. Not a good one indeed.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Meanwhile, we are through the gates, and the mercenaries are gonna hold still. A cool little fun fact that I found out here, I put them in shield wall here, and if you didn't know this, you can use the arrow keys to move a single, or well, move selected units up, back, left, or right, I believe. And by just hitting the arrow key upwards, you can actually slowly move them in to fill this gap. Not exactly useful, but it is rather interesting. And it is a way actually to plug a gap rather effectively, because you cannot obviously put your troops there. The camera and the mouse won't let you, so that's rather unique. But we are going to go for a standard formation here. Crossbows in the front, spear sergeants right here, and we're going to just shoot their cav. If they don't want to come out to fight us, well, it's alright then. We'll come to them. Just like we are on the walls here. We are going to start fighting a little heavily armored troops, facing some stiffer resistance here. But not too much. Oh, whoosh. Wow, that was unlucky, my friend. Very unlucky. We're gonna regather our troops and push back in, hopefully catching some of their archers. Meanwhile, down here, our poor mercenaries have angered the cavalry. But thankfully, our crossbowmen are going to start trying to shoot through the little gap here. We are going to get some friendly fire, quite a bit of friendly fire, but it's okay. The cavalry, the cavalry will take some of it, and a dead mercenary is a good mercenary. It means we don't got to pay them. King Andras is a fairly just king, but he is not a stupid one. The Hungarian economy does not need heavy tolls on it for no reason. We have engaged them here, trying to really envelop them in their little gate defense. And we're going to get some slaughter on. But we are dealing with just some levy spearmen. I do apologize if y'all can hear that. Had to take a drink real quick. They are trying to engage us just a little bit here. Oh my god. That poor man was just thrown. Their cavalry, though, is going to meet a swift end going against spear and shield. Watch out for the feet kicking, though. Oh, careful. Come on, take him down. There you go. We're going to send in the Moldavian warriors as well. Our men on the walls here are dealing with some heavier resistance as well, but we are making decent work of them. Oh. I didn't mean to get away from the action. Wow, you're... This is quite an epic battle on the stairs there. There we go. Got some swinging and throwing. Oh god, one false move and it's just a real life. It's just a tumble down the stairs. And they are putting up a decent little resistance here on the walls, but we are pouring through the gates now with our spear sergeants, mopping up any cav that tries to stop us. rather quickly. But we're going to start forming up and trying to get behind them. This little pocket of resistance needs to fall. So we're going to slowly send our men in.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
You're going to continually hear that. It's because the mercenaries here, they are like 30 men, and they are ready to go. They're actually... What did this poor house do to you? That's so rude. It's not even inside the gate. They didn't even have the protection of the gate, and you're like, burn it down. Wow, they really are. They are... This...
Unit is running from the enemy.
They're setting fire to this, routing, then rallying, and setting fire to it again. I never noticed this while playing the battle. That is hilarious. But we are going to get back into the action. We're very organizingly at this point making our way through the gates. As men are fighting and dying to our side here, we're just going to slowly march our way in. But we have cornered them.
Running, cowards.
We've cornered what remains of their garrison for the most part here. I love the unit design for Medieval 1212. They really... Obviously, they started out as a unit overhaul mod, but, like, you can really tell that they have a lot of experience with this. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. They are bringing out some of their heaviest infantry, the Despot Spearmen. And they actually have quite a few up here on the wall that we gotta contend with. But we are gonna move our cavalry in as well, just to try and help speed things along and try to take the city center. And I guess, you know what, the mercenaries, they got what they wanted. They are... That poor stable, or that poor house, is being... it's put to the torch, so they got what they wanted, I guess. I do wonder where they're at. I don't know if they've routed yet or not. I don't remember what I did with them. This looks like them. Yeah, this looks like them. They might be running. But we have cornered them against the wall. The Despot Spearmen are going to be the ones that hold out the longest here. The Bulgarian designs really do look pretty cool. I love the like leather shoulder holders there. Very cool. Oh, not cool enough to keep that man alive though. Is that the... I bet that's the... It is! It's the mercenaries! I love them. I love them. They deserve retirement after this. That's hilarious. Quick note, we are breaking down their barricades here to get to the city center, as the Tsar bodyguard and the governor is, well, awaiting his fate. Let's say that.
Our men run from the enemy.
We are doing that.
This is shameful.
Well, all our forces are positioned here to take on the Despot Spearmen in a somewhat desperate situation. And there goes the flag bearer, or the bannerman. Yeah, I don't think it matters how good they are. Cornered in the fashion they are, it does not matter. Yeah. They're falling rather quickly. They're doing what they can. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, insult to injury. See, look, I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm rooting for our guys, but that guy right there looks pretty cool. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. And he's not afraid. He is getting in there. Is somebody gonna kill him? Oh, that's 2 kills. 2 confirmed kills on that guy. I know I'm supposed to be rooting for our guys, but this guy. Oh. He's apparently rallying his men. He's rallying his men. Oh, I've lost him. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's still there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's being pushed back. Oh no, they've routed. Oh no. He's been ordered to retreat. Oh, he's not gonna make it. This is a slaughter. Oh my god. Oh, what's a slaughter? Is somebody gonna kill him? Oh, I've lost him. No. Oh god, I've messed up the camera. No, he's gone. Oh, damn it. Is he still alive? Oh. I'll tell you what. We're gonna say that's him. We're gonna say that's him. Hold on, let's see. Does he make it out of the city? Do they make it out? I mean, I don't know, guys. It could be him. Who knows? That is hilariously. That was funny. He was a threat to the Hungarian city. In other news, we are securing and flanking them with our Hungarian knights to secure the city, the temple, while our spear sergeants are going to slowly make their way up here and kill the governor that is just watching them slowly approach. Unfortunately, some of their troops start to rally outside the gates, and that just means it's a turkey shoot. Yep. Wow, I bet you. Okay, guys, stop shooting. They're dead. Fucking hell. Yeah. A crossbowman got the easy part of the job at this point. And all that's left is to deal with the mercenaries up here on the wall. And we're now in range. I think anything that sets foot. The catapult is trying to do damage to us, but it was not very successful. Apparently we're not in range to shoot them, but yeah. The general, we're making swift work. Our wonderful Hungarian knights coming in from the rear. And a lovely slaughter to ensue. With that, victory is secured. And the city of Targovisto is ours. The garrison routes and the general/governor follows. And everybody, I will catch you on the campaign map. Welcome back, everybody, to the lovely siege. A decisive victory where we only lost around less than 500 men, and mainly coming from our mercenaries. Our spear sergeant did take some damage, some Moldovan warriors, but overall, extremely satisfactory. And we are going to just occupy the settlement. Thank you very much. Securing Wallachia. Very nice. Unfortunately, Andres gained out of favor somehow, but that's okay. We have secured Targovis. Go ahead and start dismantling everything. And there we go. We have secured the north of the Danube. Very lovely. Obviously, it's not over just yet, but a successful first engagement against the Bulgarian scourge. We did get our catapults over here. That's great. Let's go ahead and muster up probably a couple more militia, if I had to guess. Oof, we're only making 69. Never mind. Never mind. We're looking rather poor right now. So the Just Conquerors did just get reestablished. I think they could push. They can move south towards Belgrade. I think peace with Bulgaria would be okay now. Pushing any further is gonna be rather difficult. They only own 3 regions. They're at war with Empress, the Kuman Kipchaks, and us. They're not trading with anybody. The only issue is Serbia sits between. I mean, we could easily push over and take Eastern Moesia and Western, I think, without too much of a struggle, but perhaps we should hold off. They are recruiting quite a few troops.
At your command.
And we could really use our forces elsewhere, honestly. We're having issues garrisoning everywhere that we need, especially with the Republic of Venice sitting off of our coast here.
We hunger for battle.
We cannot lose Splint. That is the problem. Now, we did get them the catapults. We've gotten 2 catapults.
At your command.
Do we want to go ahead and recruit 2 more so that we can distribute them throughout our army? That could be
It is a great and
something we
glorious thing
do.
to serve your people.
And they're not going to be done for another 3 turns. So we have 3 turns to sort out the economy.
Ready for battle.
The Croatian cav are okay to keep.
We hunger for battle.
You know, honestly, we're probably safe to get rid of our mercenaries. Go ahead and disband them. I think we're going to keep the Bulgarians. They're really good. They're going to be really good against cav, so they can guard the gates if need be. We could... Available peasant manpower. We'll hold off for now. They have a lot more armor. Okay, good. So, yeah, we'll hold them. Let's go ahead and move Sal down here to Belgrade.
We hunger for battle.
Taxes, religion, difficulty in buildings. That is unfortunate, but that will go up. That's fine.
At your service.
We're making 604 now, thanks to getting rid of those mercenaries. Let's go down south.
Ready for orders.
Do we really need... We've got a lot. Do we really need this army here? Led by Kalman right now in the south. If we take him out, what happens?
Ready for orders.
Let's take a look. So he's a decent general. He's good at fighting Easterners. He is providing lower upkeep.
Commander.
Thinking what we can do is at least disband most of his army. It's a 4-stack.
March.
What are the benefits? Or anything that we could do? No.
Set up the watch.
So at least this isn't costing us nearly as much anymore. Trying to min-max our troops right now because our economy is in shambles.
Hunger for battle.
The First Hungarian Legion is obviously taking most our economy, unfortunately. We could get some crossbowmen here, and I do think we're going to do that.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
And we're going to really need to quickly distribute the catapults to the armies, but fingers crossed we can make our way there somehow. Without further ado, though, I think we're going to end the turn and see what happens. And also, I need to check how much longer we have. That end turn went off without a hitch, everybody, and we are starting our work on fixing Targovis and continuing to establish permanent rule there. Fingers crossed, Serbia acts as the buffer state that it is against our current enemies, Bulgaria. Or maybe they go back to war so that if Serbia loses Nis, we can retake it. But everybody, we are actually out of end time, or we are out of time for today's video, and things are definitely still kicking off. We finally secured Wallachia here, and I do think we're going to be able to hold it. We do need to move our king's army rather quickly, though. Bulgaria is not out of the fight. They still have 3 settlements and some sizable armies, but we have established defensive agreements with the Empire of Nicaea. Along with that, we have trade, Mediterranean. If we didn't have the trade flowing from our trading port of Splint, we would not be able to, well, uphold the economy that we are right now. Now, we do only have a couple more turns until our economy once again goes into shambles, but it is a crucial couple turns. We do need to, it's going to be hard. We need to watch our borders. We don't have the income to consistently maintain just a border patrol army that we need to be able to strike out. But I think we're making a lot of good progress, and I would really love to hear your feedback and suggestions below. What do you want to see us do? Should we push deeper into Bulgaria, or should we piece them out and go somewhere else? Should we worry more about Poland and the attackers from the north? We will eventually need to try to go up there and deal with them. But where should we focus our target? I do think, my opinion, we've established a trade port. We need to maintain a defensive agreement along our border here with Austria and Silesia, and obviously deal with the Polish invaders. But, I mean, who's to say Hungary could not retake Constantinople? Seems like a fairly fitting title for King Andras, or King Bela, if he is to come of age and assume the throne before that objective is besieged. But real quick, just to recap, we have secured all the regions we need to. We just need to control 20 settlements, survive till 1260, research another 2 techs, increase our armies and our income by quite a bit for a minor victory. I don't know if that will be the end of the campaign, obviously. We are far from it in my head, everybody, but things are going well and things are going great. If you all want and you enjoyed today's video and today's Battle of Targovist, like and subscribe as always. Remember the goal of 10 likes for another hour-ish long special. And let me know in the comments below, is there anything you'd like to see? Any other recommendations that you would like to do? If you guys keep nailing these like goals, I would love to give you all more rewards. My immediate thing is obviously naming armies. I love doing that for you all. We still have the Black Legion to name. I'm not sure who I'm going to give it to just yet, but I do have that in my pocket. And I'm excited to see your all's feedback and what to do next. Live streaming is also an option. Everything is on the table. Without further ado, guys, I have been your host, Salty, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace out, everybody.